Why are we wearing these surgical masks? And the answer is to protect your fellow man or woman from you. Masks are great as a personal protective measure to lessen and reduce, but not eliminate your exposure to all kinds of things floating in the air. Thankfully, the human immune system takes care of us and is ready to take care of the things that we breathe in. And like I mentioned before, 99.99 of the things that you come into contact with in the microbial world are non-pathogenic. So even though you're exposed to them, they're not going to cause human disease. That being said, we've got kind of two major categories of masks that we're using right now during this pandemic. We've got the cloth masks, the surgical masks, that everybody is wearing. And then we have the N95s. So let's talk a little bit about the surgical masks. That's the vast majority of what people are wearing, cloth masks. So most of the listeners, I'm sure, have heard that these masks do not protect you from ambient aerosols. Meaning, if you go into a low ceiling restaurant that's poorly ventilated with a bunch of coughing patrons and you're wearing a surgical mask, you have zero protection from those ambient aerosols that may or may not contain virus. Zero. And the reason being is that the air that we live in works just like water. And so when you inspire, when you breathe in, those spots around the nose and the chin that all of us pull that mask,
the gaps in the mask,
so we can breathe, that's
right.
exactly where the airflows are going to go. And these particles are so small as to not be seen by the human eye that they go right to the area of the lowest pressure around your breathing zone. So the vast majority of those particles will make it through those gaps. Now, why do we wear them? Is the question. Why are we wearing these surgical masks? And the answer is to protect your fellow man or woman from you if you are sick, especially with this pandemic, because now we know there's breakthrough infection. A human being will generate an exhalation that just for a microsecond, it'll reach 90 meters a second. It's incredibly high just for that exhalation, even though you don't even really realize it. It's not conscious. And when you do that, it pushes air and exhaled breath particles out, and it pushes it into that surgical mask because it can't make the turn to get to those areas of lowest pressure and escape that mask.